Allrecipes member Charlie357 shared this recipe for Charlie's slow cooker Mexican-style meat. He describes it as a hot and spicy chuck roast that can be made into burritos, tacos, or any other Mexican-style dishes. You'll need a 4-pound chuck roast for this recipe. Trim the roast of any excess fat. Season the meat with 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Over medium-high heat, in a large skillet, place 2 tablespoons of olive oil. When the oil is hot, place the beef in the skillet seasoned side down. Now you can salt and pepper the other side to taste. Work quickly to brown it on all sides. Searing the roast first like this caramelizes the sugars in the meat and gives it a more complex, deep flavor. Transfer the roast to a slow cooker. Top it with 1 large chopped onion. Now season the dish with 1 1/4 cups of diced green chili pepper from the can, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, a 5-ounce bottle of hot pepper sauce, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and enough water to cover 1/3 of the roast. As Charlie notes, this dish uses a lot of spice, so be sure to adjust the seasonings to your taste. Cover the slow cooker and cook the meat on high for 6 hours. Check it from time to time to make sure there's always at least a small amount of liquid in the bottom of the cooker. Next, reduce the heat to low and continue cooking the roast for 2 to 4 hours, or until the meat is completely tender and falls apart when pierced. Transfer the roast to a bowl and shred the meat using 2 forks. This should take no effort at all. The slow cooking breaks down the fat and connective tissue in the chuck roast, and all you're left with is succulent, melt-in-your-mouth meat. If you're using the meat for burritos, transfer the shredded beef to a frying pan. Over medium heat, add 1 cup of the cooking liquid. Simmer the meat until the sauce is thickened, about 15 minutes. Allrecipes member Diva Chef notes that the meat freezes very well for up to 6 months. Transfer it to a freezer-proof container and add 2 cups of the cooking liquid. Let it cool, cover, and freeze. This turned into the most intense, flavorful shredded beef I've ever tasted, raves Allrecipes member Rachel. Lady JP suggests serving the meat on white corn tortillas as soft tacos with chopped tomatoes, onion, lettuce, salsa, and shredded cheddar. Charlie notes that the recipe works equally well with pork or chicken.